I was very surprised actually, and I knew that without the help of the staff that Trajector had, I probably wouldn't have even gotten that because the thorough process of going through my medical history and the places that I've been just brought up so many other questions, and without having that um, experience and the expertise, I know I wouldn't have gotten up to the 80% that I have now. So I was in the U.S. Navy. I was a CB, first class steel worker when I got out after 10 years. I was referred by one of my CB brothers. So he saw me in Walmart and I was walking through. He told me what a good job you guys did. So I went ahead and gave you a call. I was awarded 10% when I got out. Um, and when I was talking to a couple different people, they said, you need to go back. And I just never did. I heard a lot of, horror stories about trying to tackle it yourself. And, once he recommended it, you going to Projector, I ended up going to, the internet to do some research and I found a lot of really good stories. So I went ahead and pulled the trigger and called you guys. I was very surprised actually, and I knew that without the help of the staff that Trajector had, I probably wouldn't have even gotten that. I'm not really sure where to go, and the staff at Trajector helped me out, by just kind of honing me, keeping me focused because the thorough process of going through my medical history and the places that I've been just brought up so many other questions, and without having that um, experience and the expertise, I know I wouldn't have gotten up to the 80% that I have now. And I was looking, and it was actually getting frustrated because it took forever. And then I ended up getting a letter before I saw anything online. So it must have, the day that I got the call, from Jasmine, she said, "Hey, did anything change?" And I looked, nothing changed. But the letter was issued that same day, and it was just really weird. So we must have just, passed, passed by. But I saw the letter first, and I was extremely shocked. And there's still a few things that are pending, so there's still a good chance that I may go even higher. Everybody always looks at the money side, and that's always nice, to be compensated for the things that I had to deal with, in the military, but also just making sure that everything's in the record so that in my future I'm not a spring chicken anymore. And when I keep going to the doctors now, just seems like more and more things are popping up, and a lot of that is related to my service, and I would not have ever gone to the VA. I stayed away from the VA for a long time just because of all the horror stories they had. And somebody was saying, "Man, I really need to get on, online and figure out what I need to do to get reevaluated." And that was, my number one thing was, "Hey, I'm going to go ahead and refer you guys to Trajector." And I kept getting referral codes, throughout my process. So I just went through my email, pulled up one of those codes, and just posted it on there and said, "You really need to call these guys. They know what they're doing. They have the expertise. They can point you in the right direction." And then there were a few other people. We're all kind of intertwined, and they said,
Yeah.
"Man, I need to call them too." So I said, "Just go ahead." So, but 100%, the the time that I spent was well worth it.